In the theater of human existence, few things are as intoxicating or as destructive as a failing relationship. We often cling to people not because they are good for our souls, but because we fear the void that their absence might create. We make excuses, we ignore the red flags, and we convince ourselves that endurance is a virtue, even when that endurance is slowly eroding our character. But the Stoics believe that the most important relationship you will ever have is the one with your own reason and integrity. If a partnership requires you to sacrifice your peace of mind or your virtue, it is no longer a sanctuary. It is a prison. Stoicism is not about being heartless. It is about being rational in the face of emotion. It is about knowing when a situation is no longer within your power to fix, and when the only virtuous path left is to walk away. Here are the 5 Stoic signs that you should end this relationship. The first sign is the loss of personal sovereignty. Epictetus taught that the essence of a human being is their power of choice. If you find that your partner constantly manipulates your emotions, dictates your actions, or makes you feel like you are walking on eggshells, you have lost your sovereignty. A relationship should be a union of 2 free individuals, not a struggle for dominance. If your peace of mind depends entirely on the unpredictable moods of another person, you have handed over the keys to your internal fortress. When a relationship requires you to lose yourself to keep the other person, it is time to leave. The second sign is the erosion of character. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to be like the rock that the waves keep crashing over. But what happens when the waves are coming from inside your own home? If being with this person makes you a worse version of yourself, if you find yourself becoming bitter, dishonest, angry, or anxious, then the relationship is toxic to your virtue. Stoicism teaches us that our character is our only true possession. If a partner encourages your vices instead of your virtues, they are an obstacle to your destiny. The third sign is the persistence of unnecessary conflict. The Stoics valued tranquility. While all relationships have friction, a cycle of constant drama and repetitive arguments is a sign of a fundamental mismatch. If you find yourself fighting the same battles over and over with no resolution, you are fighting against nature. Marcus Aurelius taught that we should not be surprised by the behavior of others, but we also should not voluntarily stay in a house that is on fire. If the noise of the relationship drowns out the music of your life, the harmony is broken beyond repair. The fourth sign is the absence of mutual respect. To the Stoics, justice and kindness were essential virtues. If your partner belittles your ambitions, mocks your values, or treats your boundaries with contempt, they are acting against the logos of a healthy human connection. You cannot control how they treat you, but you can control whether you stay to witness it. Staying with someone who does not respect you is an act of disrespect toward yourself. The fifth sign is that the relationship exists only in the past or future. Many stay because of who the person used to be or who they could become. This is a rejection of the present moment. Stoicism is rooted in the now. If you look at the person standing in front of you today, without the filters of hope or nostalgia, and you realize there is no alignment in values or purpose, you are living a lie. Walking away is not an act of failure. It is an act of courage. It is the realization that your time is a non-renewable resource and your peace is a sacred duty. Choose virtue over comfort. Choose clarity over chaos.